Welcome to this week's Pick a Card, which is a timeless reading. It is who are your spirit guides and what message do they have for you? Now this of course is a reading that will not bring forth every single spirit guide that you have, but it's the ones that you have right now that are trying to send you a message right now, and it will be perfect for you whenever you land upon this reading. It is absolutely timeless. It is what you need to hear when you land upon it. So it will be perfect. And I am Seqkat, by the way, from Seqkat'sEnlightenment.com, and I'm thankful to have you here with me. Okay, so I do want to give a quick shout out to all my subscribers and the new subscribers. Thank you. I love having you here with me. I appreciate all those likes, the subscribes, and the comments. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you so much. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here with me. Now, moving quickly, go ahead now and take some time and take a look at the totems and see which one that you have an affinity towards. You may feel some energy tugging at you. Your eyes might keep seeing the same one, and you can kind of test that by looking away and looking back at it and see if it's there. Or you may have your own way of doing so. And if you need more time than I'm affording you here, feel free to pause the video. And once you've chosen your totem, you can either scroll down to the bottom of the screen and you will see the chapters matching your totem, and/or I also have timestamps below the readings that I offer if you need a personal reading in the description box below. Okay, welcome if you chose the wolf totem. So let's see who your spirit guide is and what messages we have, and we will go further with the tarot as well. Okay, so you have the Lord, take charge with authority, and the broken era, embrace the energy of peace. Interesting. These two almost seem like they kind of oppose each other, but they don't. Okay, so with the Lord, it is time for you to come into your power and be powerful. With this one coming forth, this is indicating that for some of you, and keep this in mind, I have this tuned to many of you and each of you in your relative story. So tune in as I talk to you to figure out which part is relative to you. For some of you, you're kind and you're loving and peaceful, and sometimes you get walked all over top of and people take advantage of that. So for those of you that they're like, don't do that anymore. Cut that out. You need to stand up and be strong and be who you are and let your voice speak. If there's any dramas that you're going through, and I really feel like that one's going to really pertain to this with the broken era coming in, you don't have to tolerate it. Stand up, be who you are, speak for that which you believe in. You may be having protective energy for yourself or loved ones that you're utilizing, and that is perfectly fine. You need to stand your ground, be who you are, defend your values, defend your loved ones, whatever you feel like you need to do, okay? And then with the broken era, that's embracing the energy of peace. So it almost like seems like the opposite. I'm going to stand up and fight for who I am. You're not going to be walked over, because when you allow yourself to be walked over, that's not peace, or whatever the situation is going on. So you're going to stand up and rise up and go, okay, no more. And you're going to put a stop to it. And in that way, you are bringing in the energy of peace. This drama has to stop. And so we will go into the tarot now and see if they want to expand on the story a little bit more with what you're going through. So, spirit guides, interesting fact, your higher self is the source aspect of you and has the source vision and understanding of you that everything's okay and perfect as it is. So I'm just going to draw. Sometimes we need spirit guides. The spirit guides have been here on planet Earth before that understand whatever our current struggle is. And so our higher self will bring in those spirit guides. Some guides stay with us all the time, and some guides come in as we need them through the permission and guidance of our higher self, because they know that's who we need. So you'll just have to tune in whether or not you recognize this Lord the characteristics of it being a guide that you know that is with you all the time, or one that you're just needing at this moment. Okay, so what we got here is there's something we need to let go of. And yeah, it's probably all this riff raff and fighting. And yeah, there's some ego work here. Hell yeah. Okay, all right. So we need to let go of some things. One thing that we need to let go of is over-isolating, just running away from the people, running away from the problem. It's not solving it. It's not bringing it back peace. You have to stand up. You have to be who you are. You have to speak your truth. You have to voice it. It's time for you to live, not cower anymore. So that's what that's about. So we have to rein in the ego that wants to just run and hide and not speak our truth and just cower and stay broken, so to speak. We don't want to do that. And so yeah, it is definitely saying that we are not with our aligned 5 tribe here with this one showing up. So we are clashing here. We are having some people that it's not going well. So you have some preparation to make, and you're feeling confused at the moment with whatever your situation is going on. You may not understand how in the world you could be successful with this, with the confusion here. But when you flip this up, that's a spiritual breakthrough. And what you're going to need to do is surrender to your higher self. Get that spiritual guidance, which is coming up here too with the priest, the Hierophant, that's coming up. Get that spiritual guidance. Tune to your higher self. Get your guides to help you. Get your angels to help you. And they can bring this confusion into clarity. They can assist you and help you. You are never, ever alone. And then you've got the Empress here too. And in essence, the Lord is like the Emperor card of the Tarot. And so we have the Empress here. So I don't know, this always, to me, when I see a pair come in, it can be like a couplehood. So I don't know if this has something to do, if you are in a couplehood, they can strengthen you, or maybe you have parents that can strengthen you and help you with this, or parent-like figures. These are people that you might can turn to for advice and help, something along that nature. Maybe these are your characteristics here. Maybe you're the loving mother, nurturing type, and maybe you feel like that's not a sweet thing for me to do, or a nice thing for me to do, to speak up and be strong in my voice and speaking up for what I believe in. That's not the loving mother, but yes, it is. She takes care of her family. She provides for them. She does protect them. She does what is necessary. So that may be pertaining to you in that regard. And it could also be a call for a little bit of self-nourishing, nurturing your own inner child, so to speak, your ego, as I like to see the ego as a toddler. It never grows up, because the ego is what we're having to rein in. That ego is wanting to hide, and it's wanting just to cower down. So you might need to give yourself some nurturing, give that ego some love and validation and comfort for its fears. Its fears are absolutely valid, and turn to your higher self for that strength to stand up and speak up. So let's clarify for you. One more. Another one. Okay. Okay, so we're having to let go of a journey that's not been working. So whoever we're clashing with this vibe tribe, we're on this journey with them. It is not working. It is not clashing, and that is what we're needing to let go of. We have the Four of Cups here, and we're wanting to isolate and retreat, and this could be with some family members that we're not vibing with, because this is lack of, no, My bad. Four of Cups. Okay, yeah. What's happening with the over-isolation here is you're going into an apathy state, and with it being reversed, you are actually going in a deeper part. This is not just a temporary status. It's starting to get into where you're going to need some healing with this. That over-isolation has been too much, and you're numbing out. You're numbing out too much, and you're not able to feel. So you definitely want to get some healing with that. We want to rein in that ego so that we don't betray ourselves. We may be feeling betrayed by others, but you don't want to betray yourself by that over-isolating. It is time to stand up. Be true to yourself. Be true to who you are. And yeah, so we've got this lion tribe. At one time, they were in alignment with you. They were in matching vibrations. And you're missing those days. The nostalgia of it. You miss when it was working. For some reason, it's not working anymore. More than likely, usually what happens is you have out-vibed them. You have out-leveled them. You have grown. And they'll stay static. And so they end up holding you back. And it doesn't work anymore because of the static. So you have to just allow that to be and let go. That letting go is coming in. You have some preparation to make too. Okay, so we're coming back to this betrayal. Because you have been played by somebody. Somebody has done something that was not of their true heart. They had an ulterior motive. They had something they were looking at for themselves, and you're feeling it with this lion vine tribe. You really do need to speak up and stop this drama and give yourself some peace, or loved ones, whomever you got. You may have a family situation going on. You may have all kinds of things going on, or maybe just you with one. Could be even a work relationship going on here. Just be careful, because you are being played by somebody and they are betraying you. And don't run and hide and cower from that. That's not going to work. This also, by the way, I didn't catch, and I'm going to tell you this to them here. This is Cancer. If this is any benefit to you, maybe you may represent you or whomever you may be engaged with in the situation. And this is Taurus. I didn't catch it on the first one, so I apologize. Same thing. Okay, so this confusion that we've got going, because we need to turn this into a spiritual breakthrough. So you need to have faith. What you are doing right now, with the Temperance card showing up here, you're having that focus on what is. It's not working. It's failing. And I can't even take my eyes off of it. I'm just stuck in the mud here. You're not. You're just staying focused on it, which perpetuates the situation. Stop isolating. Stop hiding. Rein in that ego. Stand up. Speak for what you need. Speak up for who you are. So that's what's going to bring that in. And have faith. The universe has got your back, and it's difficult for you to trust. It's because you got your eyes focused on the situation. You want to get out of that story and see the bigger picture, what is going on there. So that will help you. And this also represents Sagittarius, if that's any benefit to you. And then here we've got the Queen of Pentacles showing up here too. Yeah, and she's not herself right now. You are not being yourself. You're not feeling like yourself because you're squelching down. You are cowering. You're not standing up for who you are and what you believe in. So that is causing you problems. And so we had the Empress over here too. So we've got the Knave of Wands. So this is starting a new journey. And this is starting it with, you're a little bit timid that you'll get burnt. This is new for you to stand up and be who you are. I pick up from this for some of you, this is like a characteristic of you. You just cower and let other people boss and dominate you. You're growing. This is changing. This is new for you. And you might be a little bit timid that you might get burnt with this. But this is necessary for you and healthy for you. And the universe is supporting you back. Because as things are right now, you have this choice to make. And it's a little bit of a sticky choice with you. It's like, ooh, what do I do? Go for this. This is what they're telling you. Go for this. Then this is your guidance. Your guides coming in and telling you this is what you need. You really do. And then you've got the Lover's card. So for some of you, this may be a situation with a lover, directly with that. With the Lover's card being upright too, for some of you, your lover, remember I told you, this is like the Emperor and the Empress. Remember I told you, you may be in a couplehood and they can be an assistance to you so that your lover could help you with the situation. Or again, the parents too. So you may have a partner that can assist you if this is work related. Somebody that is aligned with you that can help you. So you might get to work with that assistance. Also, this represents Gemini. So you have to tune into your particular reality to see how that Lover card is fitting you. And then you got the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the way things have been going on with the situation, the way you've out-vibed with this person, it's been sowing seeds and waiting for your harvest to come in. And this is what those nostalgic memories are coming in. It's not going to come in, guys. these seeds are not going to grow because this is the fool's journey. And reverse here, it's not meant to be. Not to be anymore. So you got to do something new. Okay, so let's clarify with the message oracle now. Let's have some room here. Okay, one card. Not yet. Have courage. And this, I'll set up right for you to see it. Have courage. It is reverse. So it's a little bit hard for you right now. You're feeling this because I feel like for some of you, this is your trait, just automatically coward. And this is your growth. This is what you are learning, to come up and be strong and be brave. Have courage. The universe has got your back. Your guides have your back. That's why they're bringing you this message. This message is not by accident in any form or fashion at all. This message is for you. This is what you need to hear right now. And so then we're going to top this off now with the Whispering Woods message. Grounded, keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. This is a perfect card for you guys. Stand taller than the trees, coming back into your power, coming into that boldness. Ground, you've got the earth supporting you. You've got the universe supporting you. You have guides supporting you. It is time for you to rise and be bigger and take care of you. And this is what will bring you into true peace. That is your message, guys, and that is your guides for today. Thank you for being with me. Until next time, much love and much light. Okay, welcome if you chose the cat totem. So let's see what you got. Okay, for your messenger, you have the seer. See beyond your current circumstances, which in that itself, it has a message as well. And then summer. Bask in joy and light. Okay, so your guides are coming through as someone that's clairvoyant. So this would even go back to you and your own clairvoyance and your own intuition. At the moment, it could be pointing at me because you have sought answers through here. It just depends on who's showing up as a guide. You could have guides that are nudging you and guiding you to let you know, and they're just letting you know. We have some spirit guides that stay with us all the time. It could be your higher self working as a guide right now, nudging you in this direction. And then we have some guides that come and go depending on the situation and what we need at the time. So with this one, you're needing to see beyond the current circumstances as they are. So this isn't a predictor or a prediction of doom and gloom with whatever you might be struggling or feel challenged with at the moment. It is a reminder that you are a manifester and that you can set your intentions to manifest and create that which you desire and not get stuck with a contrast that is not your preference. And with the summer card coming here, bask in joy and light, this to me is indicating a time that you can start seeing the fruit of your labors of setting your intentions now of what you want this circumstance to turn out to be. And it's going to be bask in joy and light. So you can start seeing some results here, or maybe it will be completely, fully in its full completion by summer. So this is what we're looking at here. So we'll pull some tarot now and see what we get. I'll pull up the whole row and then I'll start reading for you. So yes, there is something that we need to let go of. And this is a circumstance, and I think the letting go of, now do keep in mind, I have this tuned to many of you and your different relative realities, so tune into how this fits you. But for this one, we need to be letting go of seeing beyond this current, seeing the circumstances as they are and thinking we're stuck forevermore. See beyond them and see what you want instead. So instead, oh, stop looking at what is, it's in our face, and I know that can be challenging for our ego, and see what you want instead. And write down that and use the law of attraction. Put that good old law of attraction in action, like I like to say. Rhonda Byrne's Secret to Magic, I constantly preach that one too. She's great. She gives you 28 days of exercises to bring in your manifestations, the things you desire. She's great for that. So we want to let go of the circumstance, the attachment to the certain circumstance, the constant perpetuation of looking at it and holding on to it in that vibration. Because you are working on your legacy and they are assuring you you can bring it in, the legacy that you want, your work, your family, everything. You can do that. You're going to be basking in the joy and the light. That is great. And you are starting a new journey right now of doing that. And to do that, and you're going to be successful, they're telling you this right here with this. Just always go for that which is ideal for you. What excites you? What stirs your heart? That is what is ideal for you. Move in that direction. Don't listen to egos and survivals. You want to go for that which is, it makes you happy. It makes your heart sing. It delights you. You have desires in your heart that bring you joy, and they were placed there by Source because Source wants to experience you experiencing those desires. It wants to experience that. Right now you feel like your world is upside down with the current circumstances as they are, but you can totally flip this right side up and all is right with your world by simply writing down your intentions and what you want to manifest and believing and writing them down that you have it now as you so want it. And you're starting that new journey. It's a brand new journey. This begins the tarot. This ends in the major arcana. It ends the journey. And we want to, and they're showing you here it's going to be positive. If it was reversed, then you go in a direction you should be going. You are just now entering that phase where you want to go. So you did not come to this particular reading by accident at all. You're on this journey and you're going to flip this right side up. So you're definitely going to do that. And what you're going through right now with the current circumstances, I really feel like with this one, you're learning a life lesson with this one. And so you're going to apply that life lesson and it's going to be very beneficial towards you and for you in that regard. I really do feel like that. Okay, so let's pull some more tarot to clarify. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to have a blip right now so I can get that card so it won't cost you time. I'll be right back. And we're back. Mm-hmm. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. That's good to see. Your destiny path. What is your heartline fate and destiny? And can we thwart our destiny? Yes, there is a destiny for you. What is your destiny? Your desires. That's what they're planned by a Source. That's what Source wants to experience through you. Can you thwart your destiny? Do you have that free will? Yes, you do. What happens? You don't go in the flow. Your life sucks. It's just that simple. It really is that simple. If you want to go in the direction of your heart's desires, your destiny, life flows. Life's good. It feels great. It's easy. You go in the opposite way because you want to use the free will and not do that. Life gets hard. It gets challenging. It gets difficult and you don't like it. And it sucks. That's just how it is. But with this being upright, and all these cards, most of your cards are upright. It's just this current circumstances you're seeing right now that your world is upside down. You can totally change it. Again, you're not here by accident at all. You are here to hear this message. Set your intentions. That's why you're here. This is awesome. Okay, so we got, interesting enough, the Ten of Pentacles upright here and the Ten of Pentacles reversed here. So that's very, very interesting how they're clarifying. It's a choice. It's going right back to this choice, like I said. You can make it flow and you get it. Or you can exercise free will and go, I don't want to go that way. And you don't get it. And life sucks and it's hard. So that just proves at very exact same point, it's all up to you. So you're starting this new journey of that which is ideal for you. Hang on to that and do that. Because if you betray yourself, then that's not going to be successful for you. You're going to be back over here. And betraying yourself is not following your heart's desires. And we got a little bit of righteous defense here. So you might feel like you have some people in your life pricking you, and they are going to be the ones betraying you. They're like, oh, I can't go for my desires because that's going to upset so-and-so. You didn't come here to make so-and-so happy. You came here to be you. You came here to hear those heart's calls from source and live those desires. That's what you came here to do. So you have to hold your ground and stand true to who you are and be yourself, and do not let them push you over at all. And if there's any challenges you have, you can navigate through them easily. Or, like I said, this is attuned to many of you. It's a possibility some of you actually may have a move in your near future. You may be moving out of this situation, but this is an actual residential move. And if so, that is looking very positive for you. All right, and so then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever you want to do here, this is good because you're getting some family support and supporting you in doing this. You may have some negative naysayers and Nancy's somewhere in your life here. No, you can do this. Hold your ground. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. And I am. I am. The power of I am is very, very powerful. Okay, so let's see what we got here too. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you have experienced your nightmares coming forth, things you fear, and that might be where you are right now, how things are right now. And you may have a lot of fears, and that's what's turning your world upside down. And that, whatever that situation is making you feel trapped in that situation. You are not trapped here. You can change everything with your intentions. That is very, very important for you to know this. This also represents Capricorn. If that's any benefit to you, whether that be you or someone else that you know that's involved in your particular situation. And then you have the Ten of Wands here. So yeah, the situation that you're facing, that what you're really, really fearing, and you're feeling trapped in that situation is overwhelming you. But you can change it just by working on intention there. You can definitely do that. And then you got the Six of Swords here. Yep, there's some fighting involved with this, some toxicity, these people betraying you. You're having to hold your ground, and go for that which is ideal for you. Embark that new journey that is awaiting you that will lead you to your world being right. All is right with your world. That's what you're going to look at that. Do that now, and you will see the benefits of this. It's either going to really start coming in your reality, or you will be there come summer, and you'll be basking in the joy and the light. Okay, so let's clarify now with Message Oracle. There we go. All right. See the truth. And the truth is you can create whatever it is you desire. Whatever you desire. And the truth is set your intentions and you can have it. The truth is you're going to be basking in your light and joy. You just have to choose it. It's up to you. You are being called on your fate line. And the universe will support you for every baby step you take in that direction. It will completely support you, and it gets bigger and bigger and easier and easier. It'll put you into flow. And that is the truth. So definitely see that truth. And we'll pull up one more card from the Whisper in the Woods for you. You get two. time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. Going back to that summer, I'm telling you the time is coming. So you have this time right now to set things up the way you want them, and they're going to come into them, and you're going to bask in that joy and light at the end. Right there, and then retreat. Spoil yourself in that morning mist. Breathe in nature's sweet scents. So yeah, you've got the time right now to set you up, and then you're going to be able to retreat and sit back, like I said, again in that summer, and bask in the joy and the light. That is perfect for you. Perfect way to end your reading there. Awesome. Very glad. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. Until next time, much love and much light. Okay, welcome. If you chose the Raven Totem for this week's Pick a Card reading, who are your spirit guides and what message do they have for you? So you have the Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. And the Warrior, be brave and stand strong. Now he came in reverse, so we need to take extra special attention here, but we'll show him up right for you. Okay, so with the Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. She stands for recognizing, as the angels do, all the challenges you have surmounted and you have faced, and you have gained strength, and you have managed and conquered. She represents that. But as the Mirror Guardian too, she also represents it's time for you to go in and take some reflection and inventory. Give yourself credit where it is due for everything that you have achieved and have surmounted, the challenges you have gotten through and that have strengthened you. And any challenges that you are facing right now, there is somewhere within you, that vibration that's occurring, that is coming up as a mirror in your outer reality, and it is reflecting back to you, to whether it be a challenging situation or a challenging person. So keep this in mind. I have this tuned to many of you, so you're going to tune into how this is, pertains to exactly for you. So it's either a challenging situation or a challenging person. And what is happening is they are coming forth as this mirror to you to show you your preference, because you're not like in the contrast, something that you prefer within you to be shining out. So it's like the universe is a hologram, and if you want to go and dig deeper in this with the scientific evidence and proof of all the spirituality of it, I highly recommend the Divine Matrix with Greg Birding. He'll go into how the universe is a holograph and how it does mirror you. It's amazing. And they're scientifically proven this stuff. It's fascinating. I just eat this up. I mean, I intuitively knew all this, but then it goes and backs it up. So it's just amazing. So that's what's happening. So those challenges can be painful, yes, but they're actually something that you can give thanks to. Oh, thank you for showing up and showing me what I got going on in here. That's why it's showing up out there, because I need to clean that up in here first, and then what I prefer will show up out there by going within and cleansing it up here. So meditation is really good for that too. So you have a mirror guardian showing you that there's something that you want to cleanse up here. And then you've got the warrior here, be fierce and be strong. And you have that warrior within you that can rise up and stand up for you. So whatever challenge you're facing, you have the strength to face it, whether it be with a person or a situation. And the warrior, he's in you no matter how much fear you're facing. So sometimes it can be very overwhelming, especially to the ego perspective of ourselves, because the ego is a little taller and it never grows up. It can be very overwhelming. Did you get that? It can be very overwhelming to face that fear and even believe that you could possibly challenge it. And that's where she's going to come back in too and get you to reflect on all the other challenges you have conquered, all the other challenges you came through and you made it. You can do it again. You can do it again. And that those challenges that you're facing right now in some form or fashion are illusions showing up as reflections of what you've got going on in here, and you have all the power in the world to change those outer reflections by going within. going within and changing them within yourself. Meditation, meditation, meditation is really, really good for this. Utilizing the law of attraction too is also powerful for this as well. Okay, so let's pull your cards, tarot cards, and see what you got going here. Okay, I'll pull up the entire row and then start reading for you. That might be a row right here, I think. Yes. Okay, yeah, guys, y'all are going through it. I see this. Okay. All right, so yes, you're definitely going through some challenging situations that the cards are saying. All right, so you are feeling very, very overwhelmed to the point you need to delegate and get some help. And there's nothing wrong with getting help. Nothing wrong with that at all. And that's why you're here. You're not here by accident. It's perfect for you. It is time that we go within and we heed our intuition. We've kind of been resisting it. You've known it, but you're here now, and that's really good. You know you need to be working within yourself. And this also represents Pisces, so they may be referring to you. You have to tune into your particular realities, or maybe some with whomever you're engaged in the situation. You're being invited to start a new journey of changing things of what you want them to be, and you have the universal support and love to move in that direction and do so. You always do, because all your desires are placed in you by Source itself. It wants to experience those desires through you. But you're having to let go of whatever thoughts you have and beliefs you have that you can't experience those desires. And you're having to let go of these challenges that are showing up in your outer world within you, because they're inside of you. So you got to release those and let those go. So this can either play two ways. They are telling you to abandon this situation, or maybe an abandonment is a situation that you are dealing with and a challenge that you were dealing with. And they're letting you know you can heal this by being there for yourself. They are also telling you you do have family support of some kind, so they can give you some assistance and that can be beneficial to you. We definitely need to rein in the ego. The ego is screaming here right now. It is in fear. It feels like it's stuck in those situations, and it feels like it can't change that, but it can. And it may feel like it's a victim and doesn't have the strength to do it, but it can. It really can. So we need to rein in the ego. And this also represents Cancer, whether that refers to you or whomever you're engaged with in the situation. Tune into your relative reality. And at this point in time, in this moment, we're not heeding our intuition. We are not heeding our higher self. We need to listen to our higher self. And again, reining in the ego. Anytime the ego has got the reins and is, running things amok, it's out of control. And you're not listening to your higher self. You are listening to the ego. The ego thinks it's protecting you. It thinks it's saving you. But it doesn't have the full knowledge and perspective, the whole picture, visage that the higher self does. Higher self is up in 6th dimension, is at a higher place, and it sees the whole picture, and it sees your future down the road, and your ego sees what's here, and it thinks it knows what's going to come, but it predicts its future based on what it's experienced in the past. And as long as you stay focused on the past, you're going to continue to perpetuate, because creation is observation creation, quantum physics. So it's going to perpetuate that by doing that. So we need to let that go. Okay, so let's clarify for you. So you definitely want to heed your intuition, and you definitely want to turn that card around by listening to your higher self. Heed your higher self and listen to its guidance. Okay, and again, I'm going to pull up all the cards for you and then start reading them for you. What about jump? Not quite. I'm not going to read half the deck, but I'll read that one. Okay. so feeling overwhelmed to the point that we need help. Some of you have actually experienced the tower. God, life's hard. If we don't listen to the spiritual nudges, we're not heeding our higher self. We're not listening to our intuition. They're constantly trying to nudge you. Go this way, go this way, go this way. No, it's going to be failing. That's going to lead you to demise. Go this way, go this way, go this way. And we don't listen. That's what I call spirit nudges. And when we don't listen, then spirit kicks you in the ass. I said go this way. I told you this was going to demise. Your guides will come in and knock the crap out that's in your way. It's painful as fuck to the ego. It hates huge change like that. You don't have to do the huge, hard, painful change if you take the baby steps. So you're on one or two sides of this perspective, depending on your relative reality. It's getting ready to happen. Listen to the nudges, please. Quickly listen to the nudges. Surrender to your higher self. Okay, I'm here, I'm listening, I'm picking note. What do I gotta do? Okay? So that's one. Or if you've already been through it, yep, it's affirming that you've already been through that, and to get in a better place and to feel better, now you know what you gotta do. You gotta go and reflect, find that matching vibration of the challenge within you, clear that out, and you've got the warrior here to help you. You've got the power and strength to do this. Again, we need to heed our intuition because we're not feeling like ourselves. Anytime we're not listening to our intuition and we're listening to ego, we're not being our true selves. And we're not going to feel like our true selves. Ego takes us down a path that is not in flow for us. It takes us down the path that we didn't come here to live, which is our heartline fate destiny. Your destiny is live your desires. Do you have the free will to thwart it? Definitely, and go thwart it. And life doesn't flow for you. Life gets hard. Life gets difficult, and it's not fun. You're being invited to go down the adventure of your heart's desires. You will be successful. They are inviting you to start that. And here they're showing you again with the Fool showing up. You will be successful if you go that way. Get that help of your higher self. Turn that card around. Listen to your intuition. Go within, reflect. See what your preferences are. Clear that nasty stuff out of your vibration. Let go of all of that stuff. So here you've got Four of Cups, where you need to let go of this stuff because this has been so painful that you're getting with it reverse here to the point of apathy. You might actually be cutting off your feelings and now we're needing some healing. It's not a temporary state. So you might need to look into that. You might need some coaching or healing there. And then, yeah, here we got the Magician. So with abandonment stuff, you may have felt abandoned and we're not liking that. Or they're telling you need to abandon this stuff because where you're at right now, the circumstances and challenges you're facing, you are manifesting by perpetuating and focusing on it and not clearing it out of your own vibration. You're creating your contrast, the things you don't want. But you can easily flip this around to what you want, what you do desire, your preferences, by clearing out that old vibration. You have the strength to do this. Yeah, and Nine of Swords, your fears are here and you have a lot of fears perpetuating you. Turn to your higher self and ask that higher self for help. It can definitely give you that guidance and definitely help you with that. Yeah, because you got the Three of Wands here. It looked up for you. Leap. Yeah. You definitely have some preparation and work to definitely do here. And then we've got the Knave of Pentacles. And that, interesting enough, that's reversed. And we had it right here. Because if you don't turn this stuff around, you're going to perpetuate this. Not creating your desires. It's coming back to that. This is starting to go down a path that's a new adventure that is aligned with you, that can bring you success with it being in the Pentacles. And if we don't do this, which is in alignment with our higher self, it's not going to bring us success. It's going to bring us what we don't. Okay, so now let's clarify with the Messenger Oracle. And you do have all of my empathy as you're going through these challenging times. I know, guys, I've had a lot of stuff cleared in my vibration. I have been there. I have been through hell and back. It is not easy when you're doing that. I know. It sucks. But I can promise you there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it will get better if you do that inner cleaning, that inner work. It really does. Okay, this is heed your dreams. So, yep, that's going back to the same thing. You definitely need to heed your dreams. That inner calling, there's one of two ways actually here. Your inner calling, your heart's desires, you want to move in that direction, clear out that stuff. And then also, some of you are getting messages inside of your dreams. Take note of those and listen to those. That's that mirror guardian talking to you and letting you know, hey, you need to clear this. Look at this reflection. And then the warrior, you've got the strength and the power to do this. So that's coming up in two ways for you. So tune into your relative reality. And we'll wrap this up with a little message from the Whispering Winds. wish. Make a wish with a dandelion in the wind. Take time to reflect. You can create your desires. Make those wishes. They actually work. I did it as a child and got everything I wanted. It's amazing. I will share with you. I was 8 years old and I wished on a dandelion. I wanted to move to a farm. I was living in a little neighborhood. I wanted to move to a farm with horses and 50 baby chicks. It was 1 or 2 years later, or maybe 1 or 2 years later, and I moved to a farm and we got horses and we ended up with 70 chickens and I had them all named. I got exactly what I wanted. You can do it. Strength. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. So that's going to go back to that warrior card. That's going right back to that warrior card. Do not fear. You have that warrior within you. You have that strength. You have the fortification of spirit on your side. You have guides. You've got guardian angels. They are there to help you. You can do this. You have the strength to do this. You've got this. So you're going through a rough time right now, guys, but it's going to get better, and they're actually showing you exactly how to make it better. You can do this. I believe in you. Thanks for being with me, and until next time, much love and much love.